So here we are, trolling on down to Cosmics via Blue Zone, and that's what we're doing.
They roll over to the next semester. It's almost just like, so essentially like, my shadow is always following me. Like the shadow, someone who's shining doctor just always follows them around. Yeah. So a lot of college students will shadow doctors to see what they're trying.
Lady Cosmics, full resplendence.
Earphone for free.
Yeah.
They still require users to buy it, and it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's like a bull.
And that's a wrap.
Wait, oh my god.
Food at Twinnies. I've ordered a peanut tuna fish sandwich. So there's that. Here's the counter. Hey, how's it going? Doing well, can't complain. Can I have a peanut tuna?
Did you order?
Yes, sir.
What else?
I think that's all, thank you.
Got a little chicken for you.
Okay.
Salad.
Okay.
Hi. Go ahead. Then also.
Hot white chocolate? Thank you, sir.
Into campsite?
Yeah.
Oh, we're all doing the same campsite, right?
There's like the morning one, which there's like no one, and then there's ours.
What time is that? 10:05?
I don't know.
10:05.
Hey, have you done the README thing?
Not yet.
So,
I'll probably do it
so
soon.
when do we have?
Monday? I'll probably do it today.
Okay.
But the issue is getting Git working. But now that I have that, I can do it.
To a README, you have to do the Git?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Have you done the README?
It's not actually that hard.
We need the Git for the next code, right? Not this
We
one.
should, so yeah, we need Git later, but there's a README that we need to put together. And so that I think we need Git for.
There's no README though, right? Aren't they doing the reflection?
Yeah, that's a
Monday,
reflection.
yeah.
That's a README.
And they're gonna tell, but they're gonna tell us about it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So we didn't have to Git push anything earlier though, right?
No.
No.
We could, but we didn't have to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that about you?
It's just in a toaster. Oh, alright. I was talking to this Chinese friend last night, freshman, and apparently you can get like a 4K camera in China for like under $100.
Oh yeah, you can make even suits are like the cheapest.
And I'm like,
My brother did a suit, like made like a N5.
Physics 184 with Doris, as it were, and Misty and Sam, and yeah. So that's where I'm at. Headed down to do more physics downstairs, and that is where I go. Like when college students descend on 37 donuts. Yeah.
Where's that?
Here's Hannah.
Nobody makes coconut donuts anymore.
Yeah. Here's Hannah.
No, I'm
clearly
not.
for no
I'm
good.
not Hannah. You're not related to.
We're also sober.
Okay, so everybody's gonna be so hyped after this.
Yes. Certified church kids in church on a Friday night. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Some friends of mine are getting drunk right now.
Probably.
But that's someone else's problem. Yeah, we're gonna call around.
Yep, I have to find a lady that I was talking to.
Hey, Spencer, how's it going? What's up? Doing well. How are you? Good. How's the semester going? You're at right? Yeah. It's a good time. sports, so it's like, why not?
We have a major.
Yeah, it's good stuff. At least I hope it will be. Probably not, so. Cool. I'm Jeffrey. Yes, yes. Durham is rather small sometimes. Are you also state?
No, actually, I'm at Durham Tech right now.
Oh, cool.
But hopefully I'll be next year.
Nice, all right. Durham Tech is a great program. I almost ended up there. Oh, yeah. It's like, I'm a dude. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know. Yeah, pretty much. So there you go.
Hey.
Welcome to the footage.
What's up? That's awesome, dude.
Here's the library on a Friday night. Virtually no undergrads in sight. Yep. Perkins, ladies and gentlemen. Perkins.
Duh.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw your name somewhere.
My name? What?
Interesting.
Huh?
Maybe not.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah.
cool.
I Don't record you?
Don't.
Okay. Yeah. Are you sober? Are you sober?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you mean? And I'm like, hey, and you're like, no. Here, this is cool.
Sweet. Thank you. Wow, dude, I really appreciate it.
Do you want to try to pronounce that?
量级工程师.
Pretty close.
Okay. All right. So actually, that brings up a good point, though. Can I record you saying it?
Sure.
Cool.
What is it for?
Just my personal edification.
Cool.
I mean, there's only like 3,000 characters in Chinese anyway. So like, if I learn a few every day, like.
That's not true.
Oh really?
Yeah, there are a lot.
Okay. All right. Well, gotta start somewhere, I guess. So, how many characters do people usually use? How many do you have to learn to know the language?
I can't tell you. I mean, I'm a native speaker. I don't really know how many characters you have to know to speak it, but
Yeah, you just speak it.
yeah.
Cool. All right. Cool. So you wanna go for that?
电子工程师.
Sweet. There we go. Nice. So what do you study?
Statistics.
Oh, nice. It's a cool field. I should learn more about it, but here I am.
What year are you?
Second year.
Cool.
So I got a ways to go. Where are you at?
I'm a senior.
Oh, right. Almost done.
Yeah.
What do you want to do after this?
So I'm thinking of becoming an actuary. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. I mean, a lot of most insurance companies have actuaries who price products and do reserving for the company. So like calculating how much the company needs to cover claims and stuff like that based on a bunch of information that we collect. So that's a very basic description of what actuaries do.
Yeah, it's good work. From the likes of it, I guess.
What do you want to do?
Well, what you want to do? Do major computer science. I suppose I'm consigned to a life of nerd stuff.
That's
You
cool.
know, my Christian beliefs is like, all right, just do what you can with what you got now, and God will sort out the rest. And like, I have no idea where I'm going to be in 5 years, but I trust that to God, and I keep on. So yeah, I mean, none of us knows the future, so I'm okay with that. But you know, I know the one who can work things out. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Which denomination are you?
I don't know. It's complicated.
Okay.
I
that's
just
fine.
I'm
just
serve Jesus.
curious.
Yeah, I just serve Jesus, you know. And like the whole denomination thing, like.
Yeah,
This is so complicated.
Yeah, the reason I ask that is because I don't believe in a particular God.
Mhm.
So I'm just curious what people believe in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's reasonable. What's your spiritual background?
I grew up in China, and I'm not sure how familiar you are with China and much
Not
of
enough.
Asia. Most people back home, at least, are they don't really think of spiritual things a lot, at
Yeah.
least not in the Western sense. You know, there's a God, there's like a very clear figure. So I grew up in that, and both of my parents don't have a religious belief, and I don't have a religious belief. I've talked to a lot of people who are Christian and a bunch of other beliefs as well, and I've thought about it and kind of decided that it's not really my thing.
Mhm.
I find it hard to reconcile with what I know about, with what I think I know about the world. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's where I'm at, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. In terms of like Christian theology, I mean, I'll just give you like where I'm coming from. If I was going to explain like in the first person to somebody, like the whole Christian thing, I'd say something along the lines of like, we all do bad stuff. I do bad stuff. Evil is a quantity that permeates our existence. I am incapable of purging that from myself. I will rationalize it. I will reset the rules to make my life seem good or upright or true. But like, we all know, I know I'd do that. Like, it's ridiculous, but that just seems to be endemic to human nature. So yeah, we all got a problem before God, and God's not a pushover like many of us. So God loves us, God cares for us, so He's not going to let us off the hook. Like, we have to serve some kind of penalty for the evil we do. Like, you don't just because of condemn. I know a common argument for most people is along the lines of, well, I've done good stuff. It's like, well, like, so if you're on trial, well, like you shot somebody or like stole somebody's cow, if you're in some cultures, like you're not on trial for all the good stuff you did, but for the bad. And so that's kind of that's the calculus here, if you will. It's like our good works. The point is not whether or not they outweigh them. The problem is we have bad works in the first place. And so in terms of mechanics, I suppose it's like, all right, well, we like being having committed evil, we're not in a position to free ourselves from it. If you're sick, it's not like you're gonna set someone else free who's sick because you're sick. Like, you can't, like, that's just not how life works. But Jesus, who was without sin, was the incarnation of God Himself, lives a perfect life and says, dies and says, and is raised back to life and says, all right, you just trust me. I'm offering you this free gift of like righteousness and holiness and purity and truth, and you can live that. Just trust me. And that's a very brief and hackneyed summary.
Of course, and I think I've heard that maybe different versions of the same thing from multiple people, and I guess, my understanding of Christianity is very shallow, but I guess I've always had, a very common sort of atheist argument against the existence of the Christian God is that Christianity claims that God has three properties, and they are, that God is omnipresent, that He is all-loving, and that He, what was the third one? So He's present, He's omnipresent, He's
omniscience, omnipresence, omnipotent.
Omnipotent, right. He can do anything, basically.
Yeah.
So then, I think the very common counter-argument to the existence of God is, you talk about evil, right?
Yeah.
So why would there be evil in the first place if God intends good for humanity?
That's a good question. So the way I see it, it's like, so again, kind of like the Christian narrative, if you will. It's like in the beginning, you had like Adam and Eve, and they were in this garden, right? And so they had the choice to like live life in accordance with God's commands, to live life in communion with God. But like God gave them the option to go outside of that. He gave them the option to choose. And so that's one of the most, I guess one of the most fundamental questions, I guess, is like, why has God given us free will? Why are we not all robots? Why are we able to choose things that are wrong? And it's an interesting question, but I think God sees fit for us to be independent. Let's rephrase it. God sees fit for us to have free will. Like God has given us the ability to choose, and I think that's a very powerful thing. And the problem is like nobody's forcing us to commit evil. Like nobody's forcing us to rob each other, and kill and steal. We do that because we want to do it apparently. And so that the issue is more along the lines of not why we have a choice, but why do we choose what we choose. So that's what I'd.
Right. I think you raised a very interesting point, which is concerning free will, and I think that a lot of people who tend to be religious tend to believe that people don't necessarily have free will, that it's all kind of a very deterministic way. Like, whatever I do, it's kind of been decided by some greater forces.
Yeah, fatalism is the lazy way out. And people go with that, but it's not true, Like we get to choose. And I think a lot of people, that freedom, that power, just makes them flip out. Like it's really easy to say.
My general question is, you speak of Adam and Eve, and maybe just in general the Bible. How do you sort of have the confidence that the stories and
Pitchforks is like after people come back from shooters. Many people are drunk right now. Let's see the Hispanic folks here in the kitchen cranking it out. So this is drunk food. It's around 2 in the morning. People are getting back from the shooters, and where else they come from? Hello. Doing well. How are you?
We went to the pool, so that was fun. What have you been up to?
I've been trolling about. I learned some Chinese, so that's good. So aside from that, the pool you say on Central?
A pool on 300 Swift.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was fun. It's like we have a few friends who are seniors who live there, and so they let us in, or you can just like call friends if there's no one there.
Yeah.
And so we just were trying to get like some of the freshmen from crew out there, and so that was fun.
Yeah.
It's like moderately successful. Like good, yeah.
I know the feeling.
Chinese successful.
I learned how to say, trust me, I'm an engineer.
Good. Like the Pratt little Snapchat filters. Yeah, I like that one. If I'm ever like on Equana like swiping through, I'm like, yes, that one.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah. What are you? Do you have anything exciting? Okay, where do you usually go to church on Sundays? Do you?
I do, yeah.
Where do you usually go?
Summit Church, downtown campus.
Oh, wait. Do you go to the Durham location or?
Yeah, Durham.
What time do you go?
You what?
What time? Oh, that's good. I'll be right back. What time do you
Usually,
go?
I try to go to both services. I volunteer at one though.
Okay.
So.
I go to Summit too usually. That's
Okay.
why I don't see you more. But anyways, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, have a great night. How's it going, Katie? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?
I was at. You want one?
Oh, thank you.
I was coming from.
Oh.
It's like the gaming.
Oh, yes. You play Smash?
I don't like play Smash, but I enjoy it.
I get wrecked in Smash when I get
Yeah,
on
I
there.
get wrecked a lot. I like playing it, but it's like I'm awful at it. I'm just gonna get some.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some too. It's late.
So crowded though.
Yeah. I can see it open 24/7. So many drunk people.
Sorry. No, you're good.
Oh, learning some Chinese and trolling around on campus. So I learned how to say the following.
What does it say?
I don't know. Maybe it's a J.
What about, is this about home?
It says trust me, or I think it says trust me, I'm an engineer. But I don't know Chinese, so I can't say for sure.
Oh, okay. I'll be like,
Oh, thank you.
I'm okay.
Where are you guys coming from?
Surrounded by drunk people. Our dorm.
He knows to hug me and his arm is like plump.
I apologize. I'm just very clumsy.
Gosh.
But it could be
Anyways,
worse. Yeah.
I haven't seen those kids since moving day.
Oh, really? So where do you live? Okay. Good choice.
You know the massage chair, right?
I was on it like half an hour today and like probably half an hour yesterday.
That's good.
How do they have $10,000 for massage chairs and Wanamaker when Wanamaker's already renovated and Craven has nothing?
Craven's got bugs. That's what it's got.
Craven, yeah, like literally today I opened my drawer and there were spiders. It was terrible.
All right. Such is life, friends. It seemed to make sense at the time. Oh, sir. Hello.
Thanks, man.
Can you explain your outfit to me?
Bright and tight.
What?
Bright and tight.
Oh, what is this for?
We gotta wear stuff bright and tight.
Oh, what? Like for what? Beautiful frat or whatever?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Still got this going on?
I still got it going on.
Awesome.
Care to explain your outfit to the camera?
Absolutely not. I can't. No explanation.
All right, yo. Have a great night. Stay safe out there. What'd you watch?
I didn't watch all of it because I'd seen it.
Yeah.
And I had to charge my phone, so I left. But then you watched the rest of it.
Did you go to Ubuntu?
Sorry?
Did you go to Ubuntu?
No.
Neither did I.
What's happening there?
Oh, it was apparently a party, but I didn't go.
Was it like some big party or something?
I guess.
Yeah, that's totally lit.
Yeah. People want this life. People like fight and kick and do horrible things to each other to get into this school. And here we
This is
are.
what you do here.
Yeah, this is what we do here. So I'm telling you, man, this is ridiculous.